Hey everybody, it's Ryanbow, and it's been a while, but I have something pretty cool to show you. Now, I didn't discover this. This was discovered by the_only_Zach, Z-A-C, and these are Sly Cooper and the Thievius Raccoonus cheat codes. Now, you could be thinking cheat codes, Codebreaker, AR Max, Game Shark, Cheat Engine, what have you. No, these are baked into the game. These seem to have been codes left over that Sucker Punch used for promotional purposes and to demonstrate certain things or for capturing footage, I'm guessing. We're not too sure. We don't really have an official word on it. But the only Zach went through the memory of the game to scan for these and accidentally or purposely discovered them. I'm not too sure. But they're really, really cool. So I'm actually going to show you each one that he discovered and demonstrate what they all do. So we're going to go ahead and resume game. Now, I've already completed the tutorial level here, and that's going to allow me to demonstrate a lot of this stuff for you. Now, it's not necessary to use these codes. You can use these codes during the tutorial level, but for my demonstration, it's going to be easier to have already completed it. Now, I forgot to mention in the intro that these actually work for the Sly collection. Sanzaro actually left these in, supposed to say that they kept most of the game's code intact. So these are intact in the Sly collection as well. And there also are some separate codes for the retail, or not the retail, the E3 2002 demo that I'm going to show you a bit later as well. So the first code, now actually all of these retail codes start the same, but the last button is different, with the exception of one of them, which I'll explain in a little bit. So the first code that we have is unlock all levels. Now each code is going to start with down L2R2X, down L2R2X, left circle, and then the last button is always going to change. Now with these, with most cheat codes, I'm used to doing them fast. These, you just have to make sure there's a clean input that the game can understand that you've done it. So you can't do it too slow, and you can't do it too fast. You can just have like an even pacing. So I'm going to go ahead and do the unlock all levels code and show you what that's like. So we're going to do down L2R2X, down L2R2X, left circle triangle. And that's going to reset or reload the safe house. And as you can see, I've done no cuts or anything. And what's also pretty cool, you can see that I haven't unlocked anything. And we can go to the next map and just go all the way around the hideout with nothing. And what's pretty cool is you can actually go in, and you see these keys here, they're there because we're missing them, but we can go to any level that we want. Every single level is unlocked here. So essentially, you know, if you wanted to do a cheating run, if you know how to, if you know your speedrunning techniques, and you could speedrun through the tutorial level really fast, while inputting the unlock all levels code, you can go straight from the tutorial level, wait for Bentley to stop talking, and then go straight here, and then straight to a strange reunion. Finish speedrunning Clockwork, and you can beat the game probably in like 3 minutes. Probably faster. I don't speedrun, but it's pretty comical. So I'll go ahead and demonstrate us going to a level. So we're just gonna go to the Swamp Stark Center just to demonstrate that. And now you see the game has saved to 37% for us. And it's as if we've gotten this far. So we're gonna go back. We're gonna go back to Raleigh's, since that's a little bit easier for me to demonstrate a few of these. Alright, so we're gonna go back to Raleigh's. Now, I did forget to mention, I'm going to link down in the description the Only Zach's original video, and he's also made a Google document that I'm looking at right now to reference for these codes. So he has a little bit of commentary, how he found them, and how you can do this yourself. And there's also some extra codes that I'm not going to be showing you that are duplicate. But if you're interested, you can look at the link down in the description below. And I'm also going to have some of his other links down there as well, if you want to check that out. So the next code is unlock all thief moves. So if you see if I'm doing L2 and R2, nothing is coming up. So we're going to do down L2 R2X, down L2 R2X, left circle down. Now, if you hear that click, that is just like a menu click. That is going to represent that you've done it correctly. So, typically with a few of these codes, the level will just reload, or the game will just reload. But every other code that's just unlocking stuff that doesn't require a map reset, you're going to hear that click. So now, as you can see, I have just unlocked everything. Even invincibility. So that's a really cool way to just say, you know what, screw it, I don't want to do any of the vaults, fine, I just want all the I just want all the moves. So the next code, we're actually going to go into a level with clue bottles. Now when I say clue bottles, you're going to know exactly what the next code does. Alright, so if we go into here, you see that clue bottle on the top. So we're going to do down L2 R2X, down L2 R2X, left circle up. That's going to get rid of all of the clue bottles, and it's as if I collected all the clue bottles within like 3 seconds. Without even lifting a finger. Now, one thing I gotta remember is, where is the vault? You know what? We're actually going to not do this level because the vault is not super nearby. So we're actually gonna go in the fire down below because the vault is like right there. So I'm gonna go down over here and go ahead and do that. I could have actually done high class heist, but since the vault is right here, I think there's a bottle right next to the vault too. So I should have gone into here. All right, so we got a bottle right there, so we're gonna do it again. So down L2 R2X, down L2 R2X, left circle up. Alright, that's all of them. So we're just going to mosey all the way... Well, wrong side. There we go. Now it's funny, he's going to act like we still have this vault to open. But really, it's pretty funny. So if we go to 579... Now, if you remember, we just unlocked all of the moves here. So it's... He's gonna take it like there's a page and actually put nothing in his backpack. And then he's gonna actually leave a calling card for stealing nothing. Which is pretty great. But it's even funnier if we exit and we go back in. It's as if we didn't unlock that vault at all, and it's just going to completely ignore that. So let's actually go back across the way again, and I'll show you that. Ooh, almost missed that. And you see it marks that we have not gotten the vault. And it closes the vault again, which I think is pretty funny. Now again, all of these codes are going to be in a Google document linked in the description. And it has a layout of what each code does and an explanation. And it goes a lot more in depth than I'm going to be able to here. I guess we're going to get another Lucky Charm. Okay. So we're going to make our way up to this enemy here. This squid guy. And the next code is going to be infinite Lucky Charms. Now you see I've got a golden horseshoe right here. And we're going to do down L2 R2X, down L2 R2X, left circle circle. That is going to enable us to not take damage. Now we're still going to act like we took damage, but you see I still have a golden horseshoe and he doesn't care. Now that's the only drawback, is that, you know, we actually do get hit, so that does waste some time, but you know, he can just chase us all around the map. All he wants to, which is pretty great. So I'm going to go ahead and do the level reload code. That's just going to reset the level to the beginning. So we're going to do down L2 R2X, down L2 R2X, left circle select. That's just going to reset everything. He's not going to chase us or anything like that. So now, there is a reset cheats. Now, I was going to get to that after these next two, but I'm going to go ahead and disable the infinite Lucky Charms early, because I want to show you that it is indeed infinite. Now, I don't actually need to have 2 Lucky Charms, or even 1 Lucky Charm, to activate this cheat. So we're going to go ahead and reload the level and disable the cheat, infinite Lucky Charms. So we're going to do down L2 R2X, down L2 R2X, left circle start. Okay, let me do it again. Like I said before, you can't do these too slow and you can't do them too fast. Okay, down L2 R2X, down L2 R2X, left circle start. Okay, so that's just going to reload the level, and I'm not going to have infinite Lucky Charms anymore. Now, I was just going to fall down there, but since we have all of the moves, I can't take damage from pitfalls. I'm going to go ahead and lose these two here. And actually, I'm going to go ahead and let him kill me. Just so that he's not aggroed anymore. Okay. So we're going to do the infinite Lucky Charms again. So down L2 R2X, down L2 R2X, left circle circle. And as you can see, I've got no Lucky Charms on me right now. We're going to go ahead and get caught again. And as you can see, the game acts as if I've already gotten a Lucky Charm. So, this is basically easy mode. If you want to make this game even easier, or, you know, if for some reason you have a tough time with this game, you can make it super easy and just have that handicap, which is pretty great. So, the next two codes are a little strange. Well, not for some reason. I can't figure out the purpose of these codes. I'm not too sure why these are in the retail part of the game. It may have been a way to debug things. It may have been a way to test certain things. We don't actually know. But these are called slippery codes. These change the physics of the game to make things a little bit more slippery. So we do have one that's called Slippery Guards. And I do have two clips that kind of demonstrate what this does. We're not too sure what this was used for, but the two clips that I'm going to be showing you are going to demonstrate what it does. It's very minor, but it's still something. The guards kind of slip as if they're on ice in certain circumstances. So I'm going to go ahead and show you those clips real quick. So those are really strange. Those are the two instances that I could easily demonstrate that they're kind of like they're on ice. So that is strange. Now, if anybody could think as to what they could use that to demonstrate or debug or whatever, tell me in the comments below. I would love to know if you guys have any idea. So the next code, the easiest way for me to demonstrate it is going to be in a cunning disguise, because the next code is going to be slippery objects. I don't even know why I'm hiding from him, because he can't actually get me, so we're just going to go full on. There we go. Wouldn't have mattered because I still have the Lucky Charms code enabled. Okay. So we're actually going to go ahead and get this cutscene over with here. So that's going to allow me to show you a slippery object. Okay. So, as you can see, well, I'm just going to go ahead and say that this barrel is not slippery. So you can run into it. It's not going to move unless you move it. And when we jump out, it doesn't do anything. It just is heavy, and it's like, I don't want to move. But if we do the slippery object code, so that's going to be down L2R2X, down L2R2X, left circle right. Now, I'm using the D-pad for the directions because I'm not too sure if you can use the analog sticks, but the D-pad is definitely more definite. Definitely more definite, yeah. Alright, so as you can see, we can move it, and it slides a little bit. And if we move it a lot, it slides a lot. And what's actually funny is you can go barrel surfing. Now let's see if I can do this right. Okay, well, it does slip a little bit, but I'm going to see if I can stand on it while it's slipping. Almost. Let's see. I know I can do it. I've done it several times. I'm a professional. Except not while I'm recording. There we go. Now you can do it a lot harder. And you could just kind of go all over the place. But it is a little bit harder to actually line up standing on it. I'm not that great at it. But it is pretty funny that you can go barrel surfing. So that basically just makes the objects slip around a lot easier. Now again, I can't really think as a use for this, but it is interesting nonetheless. Now we can use the reload code to disable both of these. The infinite Lucky Charms, the slippery guards, and the slippery cheats. So I don't actually have slippery guards on right now, but it's going to reload those two that I've already inputted. We're going to go ahead and disable the cheats. So down L2R2X, down L2R2X, left circle start. And that is going to disable the slipping. So the barrel is its heavy self once again. Okay, so the next code, we can't actually figure out how you activate it. So when I actually switch over to the E3 2002 demo, which I will in just a second, that one, it's actually enabled. But this code is called square, square, square. Now, it is possible that this code is linked to God mode. Now, the only Zach explains God mode as Sly basically ignores anything. So, in the 2002 demo that I'm going to show you, he just acts as nothing's happening. You know, nothing hit him. And it's actually pretty comical. But the only Zach says, if you can find a way to activate God mode using this code, let him know. His Discord is the only Zach number 0269. And I can't figure it out. I haven't actually toyed with it enough, but he's thinking there's some sort of criteria or condition that needs to be met, but it's also possible that it was just straight up disabled in the retail version. So this one's a little bit longer than any other code, but the only difference is we're doing square 3 times after the initial input. So we're doing down L2R2X, down L2R2X, left, circle, square, square, square. So that unlocked something. It didn't do an error sound or anything like that. But if I get hit by something, it's still gonna kill me. And we can't tell if that's actually the God mode code or if it's something else. We're not actually sure. But anyway, so these are all of the retail codes. So we're actually going to switch over to the E3 2002 demo, and I'm going to demonstrate those for you as well. And then as a bonus, I'm going to show you what it's like on the Sly collection. So give me just 1 second, and we'll switch over to the 2002 demo. Okay, so we've got the E3 2002 demo, and I'm going to show you the codes that are associated with that. Now, these are actually most of the same ones as the retail version. So we're going to have God mode, infinite lucky charms, slippery guards, slippery objects, and we'll also have the ability to play the trailer anytime we want in the game for whatever reason. So, and then we're also going to have level warps, which we didn't have in the retail version. So we'll go ahead and start, and I'll show you those. Okay, so first we're gonna demonstrate infinite lucky charms. Now, actually, well, yeah, let's go ahead and demonstrate that. So if we skip this cutscene here, I'll show you that. Okay, so these are gonna be a different format aside from, or not aside, this is gonna be a different format than the retail version. So these are actually going to be shorter, but you're still going to have that steady pace that I was talking about earlier. So for infinite lucky charms, it's going to be L2, L2, R2, R2, left. And we're going to hear that same click. So if we go to this guard here, we're going to have infinite lucky charms again. So just as if we have a lucky charm, which is pretty great. Alright, so if we go over here, now I have infinite lucky charms available, but I don't really need them because I've got God mode. So we're gonna do God mode here, which is gonna be L2, L2, R2, R2, down. May have that click one more time, and this is pretty funny. So if we go here, he's just like, What, man? You trying to hit me? Can't do that. I won't allow that. Oh man, are we gonna go in the water? We are. Oh, he ignores the water. You know, I actually didn't know that. He ignores the water too. That's great. So we can swim. We have taught Sly how to swim. This would actually be pretty funny if we can figure out how to do that in the retail version. But, so that is God mode. Now we can do slippery guards, but that does not really demonstrate. Now for some reason we don't actually have a reload map code. But we can reload for slippery guards. So the next one is play the trailer, which is left up, left up, left up. And that just plays the trailer after we go into the pipe in Raleigh's Retreat or Prowling the Grounds. But I'm not going to play the whole thing because that actually has some copyrighted music. So I'm not going to do that. But so the next codes are going to be level warps. So these are going to be in kind of the same format as the cheats, but it's not going to be L2, L2, R2, R2. It's going to be L2, R2, L2, R2 alternating. So we're going to do for outside Raleigh's or stealthy approach, we're going to do L2, R2, L2, R2 down. It's going to freeze the game for a little bit and then load everything. Now we already did outside Raleigh's. Actually, that was outside Raleigh's code. I think I said it was Prowling the Grounds, but it's not. Prowling the Grounds is left. So we're going to do L2, R2, L2, R2 left. And now we're Prowling the Grounds. And you know what? I want to go to Mulan Museum or High Class Heist, so we're going to do up. Now I'm just doing that same code, the full code again. And if I want to go to Cunning Disguise, we're going to do X. So L2, R2, L2, R2, X. And there is Cunning Disguise. Now there are some additional codes. They're the same as L2, R2, L2, R2, but they add left and then the same buttons that I showed you. Not really sure why these are alternate, but for some reason they coded in some shortcuts. I'm not too sure. And if you look at the document in the description, there are also some duplicate codes that were unused but were programmed in as if they were going to be used. So they don't do anything, or we don't know what they do, but those are in the description as well. So I'm actually going to switch to the Sly collection, and I'm going to show you the retail codes in that instead. It actually gets pretty funny. So I'm going to meet you over there in 1 second. Alright, so we've got the Sly collection here. This is the disc version. I'm pretty sure these will work on the PSN versions as well. I do actually have those, I just don't have them downloaded right now. But we're going to go ahead and see if it works here. And I'm actually going to go into the tutorial level this time and show you something that's pretty funny. Now this is a new profile, so it's actually going to... I don't have any trophies unlocked. And the reason I say that, you'll see in a second. So I just got that trophy there. But if we go into new game here and wait for this cutscene to end, I'll show you what's funny. Okay, so as you can see, I just got that trophy for starting the game, And I don't have any other trophies. Hold on. Let me... Oh, it's this one. I don't have any other trophies besides just that one here. I'm just going to show you that. So, none of the other ones. So, if I do... Hold on. So if I do the same codes that I showed you in the PS2 version here, you'll see some stuff that's pretty funny. So if we do the unlock all moves, so if we do down L2 R2 X, down L2 R2 X, left circle down. I didn't do it fast enough. Okay, down L2 R2 X, down L2 R2 X, left circle down. And
Sly, hit the X button to jump.
The fastest achievements ever. We're just getting all of the achievements that are required for getting all of the vaults. So we just triggered that flag, or we just tripped that flag, I guess you could say, to unlock all of these achievements. And furthermore, if we do the unlock all levels and complete the tutorial level, I think we'll also get the other remaining trophies that we're looking for as well. So this will just scroll through one by one, and you can unlock all of the trophies almost with one fell swoop, which I think is absolutely hilarious. The first time I tried these codes on the collection, I was like, wait a minute, these should work on the collection, right? And lo and behold, I couldn't stop laughing because I unlocked all of these trophies all at once. And it was really, really funny. I couldn't stop laughing. So we're just gonna let these scroll through for a second. And after these are done, I'll show you that I did indeed unlock all of them at the same time. Now, not all of the trophies total, but just the ones that require the moves being unlocked. Or the vaults being unlocked, per se. It just keeps going. Now, I wonder if it's going to keep going if I don't have the game open. Yeah, it is. So, we even have the blueprints, because it thinks we unlocked everything. Now, I don't have the... Let's see if I can highlight one that I don't have yet. So, I don't have Time Stopper yet. Let's see. Oh, is that it for now? Secret move. So, maybe... Is it because I haven't scrolled through all of them? Let's see. Because I didn't unlock all of them. So I do have stun. So, okay. So I just didn't get all of them yet. So if we complete the tutorial level, I can input the unlock all levels. Actually, let me go ahead and do that. Let's see if I can do that early. I think I can. Okay. So we just did that. And I'm not getting any other achievements. Oh, I am!
I think I'm seeing things. Must be vertigo or something. Can you see those crazy blue lights?
So that's gonna scroll through those achievements. Oh, that's great.
Which manifest themselves as unexplainable blue auras. According to my research,
I think that's all of them.
And hold down the circle button, and you should perform a super sneaky.
Yes, Bentley, I just unlocked everything. I'm pretty sure I know how to press the circle button. Let's see. So those were a couple more. How many did I unlock? So we didn't do the coins yet. We didn't learn the secret move. And we didn't defeat the bosses. I don't know why we didn't max out slow motion techniques. Shadow techniques. Maybe that's just because we haven't completed those levels. But we got almost, or any level, we can unlock that with the the unlock all clue bottles. Actually, technically, you can get all of these just by, or almost all of them by going into those levels. So we got almost all the achievements in one fell swoop. And you can get them pretty quick. So as you can see, there's one from 948. And all of the set with the moves you get sequentially, which is pretty great. So I got all the achievements within like 5 minutes. Or all of these achievements within like 5 minutes. And then all you have to do is enter the code for one level to collect all the bottles. And then just defeat the bosses. Enter the swamp once. Collect 99 coins. And, oh, I do have Time Stopper. I didn't notice that. That looks like it was just the same color as the locked one. But you can also do a speedrun on getting all of the achievements as well. But anyway, guys, that is the demonstration of the new Sly Cooper and Thieves Raccoonus cheat codes discovered by the only Zach. And that I give all credit to him completely, because I didn't find these at all. I also want to thank the official Sly Cooper Discord for announcing this, because that is the reason that I knew that this exists. And so I want to thank them for letting me know about that. And that is all I have for you. I thought it was pretty cool to see what was undiscovered. It's amazing. This game is almost 20 years old, and we're still discovering things about it. But so I wanted to demonstrate and kind of showcase all of these cheat codes for you and see what they're like. It's pretty funny, it's pretty comical, and I love it. So anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed it. And I will see you guys in the next video, whatever that may be. So stay safe, guys. Stay awesome. And I'll see ya.
Hey, you know, that bazooka really brings